We spoke in the videos, all the videos of this searches series on aerial searches, on quick searches and AQL, but it's a simple option, and that is the filtering. I'm showing just a portion of the screen to hide a few IP addresses here in my network. So that's why you see the screen a little reduced. So the filters, how you apply the filters. So let's say that you, like I'm right now, I can even clear all my filters, and you see that I get a bunch of stuff. And let's say that you want to focus on a few things that you are testing or you are investigating. So the first thing that you do is that you pause the playback. And for example, let's say that I don't want any event name called health metrics. So you select this second option. Filter on event name is not health metric. Of course, the one on the top will only give you those health metrics. Or you can actually do that on the log source, depending on which column you are. So let's say that you don't want anything from the log source health metric. Now let's do play, and we should not see any more of those. Let's say that I don't want any informational message. And by the way, those two are, and let me filter on the log sources. Those two you get license kit back, so they don't count for your EPSs, in case that you were wondering. So now we have a little quieter console. Let's say that I don't want any pfSense from my router here at home. I don't want just the firewall permit, which are very noisy. So I filter on firewall permit, and I play, and I get, so you get the picture. You get more reduced set of logs. Let me filter this one also, the system notification. And now this is actually more manageable. You see, we are getting less events, and I can actually go in real time, or I can go back in time. The very same thing is applicable for the network activity tab. Okay. So once you have the search in the way you want it, what it might be appropriate for you to do is to click here on Save Criteria, give that a name. If you want to modify this being real time or last 3 hours, whatever is the time, put it in your quick searches. If you have more than one user, share it with everybody if you want. But the important parameter here is set as default. When you do that, every time you click, like I'm going to do in my log activity tab, I have one that I call ultra quiet search that has all these filters that you see here. So that's a nicer way of managing what you want to see in Curator. And of course, when you have your search, you can always sort, say on ascending or descending order in time, etc. And finally, you can be even more specific and not be constrained to what you are seeing on the screen by clicking on the add filter icon, and in here you can select whatever property you want. Let's say that I'm going to put anyone in here, identity hostname. Let me check on this one. And in here you will find multiple options. Equal, does not equal, contains any, does not contain any. So you have all the variations, and you can put the value here, click the plus, apply to the filter, and then you're going to have that more specific filter on what you are getting on the log and network activity. So you get a more meaningful, more useful view of your log and network activity tabs.